and that's all that stopped this man from a perfect season, and one error in Sweden where he went a little too anxious against Kvia. But other than that, he's been unstoppable. Can he get it done? Jack Shannon comes out to watch. Connor Shanahan's watching. Here comes Wiańczek.
Oh, here he comes off the line, Dave, through the gears. He's not going to mess around. Look at the speed. Big flick, opposite flick for Wiańczek as he fires in up on the wall. He's a little shallow there. Has to work the back end of that S15 into the crease. Down he drops into those two zones. Oh, he's not as close to the wall as we'd expect him on that inner. He's up and into the outside zone. Full throttle as Wiańczek shines the tail lights off that yellow wall. Through the centre of the circuit he goes. He goes a little wide, but he makes it work now. Oh, big hammering drag from Wiańczek. Gets into the second to last outer zone. Now starts to find it. Puts the bumper on the wall and cross the line. It's textbook again.
It's game day. It's game day for Peter Wiańczek. He's
going to end up. This is going to be interesting. Oh, 95. A 95.
Oh, it's on now. It's on now.
We have split the Shanahan brothers with the defending and reigning champion. He's in the pressure cooker, Dave. He's in the pressure cooker. He's strapped into it, and he needs more than a 98.
He needs a 99 or a 100 to top qualifying to set the statement in front of the home fans in the stadium.
Is it possible?
I'm not so sure. I'm not sure it's possible, but I'll tell you, if I had to put my money on it, it'd be this man. Peter Wiańczek comes off the line very fast. Flick initiation into the first corner. He goes right out to the wall. Wiańczek rubs the wall. Little tap. Oh, falls out of the zone and has an issue. And you can hear the sigh echo around the stadium.
Believe it.
What's happened? And this is the drama that this unfolds for tomorrow. Imagine this happens.
Connor Shanahan walks away. He says, "Job done. I've done it.
Job done.
Job done. I've done it."
Business time.
And he's in fourth place.
He's in fourth place behind James Dean. And I'm just going to put it out there before we finish qualifying age for what's happening now. And there's a man focused on the start line. Biggest battle of the night so far. Peter Wiańczek has to get the job done here against Rarachowski. And I'll tell you what, this is stress and pressure for a man that has had a mechanical failure in qualifying and in Germany. They said they've buttoned that car back up. Wiańczek, defending champion. These are the tough moments to get through the top 32, to not stumble, to not fall. And you know what? Peter Wiańczek, he's strong in this arena. He's got the fans behind him. He's the defending champion, and I think he's laser focused here. He's in the lead position. I think he's going to go fast, he's going to go smooth, and he's going to hope that Rarachowski can't hang with him. But Rarachowski's got all the power and all the grip. 1,000 horsepower on that GT86. So this is going to be interesting.
It certainly is going to be interesting, Dave. And as we mentioned, and we keep mentioning, and we talk about it quite a lot, these underdogs, Dave, they have nothing to lose. Right now for Rarachowski, he's saying, well, this is probably the biggest opportunity I have this year to prove a point. If I can take down Peter Wiańczek, I've just proved something to everybody. They're off the line. Here we go. Peter Wiańczek to lead out. Rostislav Rarachowski. Oh, look at this big separation already opened up as Wiańczek fires that car. A big angle. Very nice line from Wiańczek into the outside zone. Rarachowski gets out of position there, and you can see lost in the smoke. He's now way off that qualifying line. Starts to lose even more ground to Wiańczek as Wiańczek sticks it into the outside zone. Glad it's safe. Not sticking it too close to the wall. Goes for that perfect transition, as you can see. Nice arc as he fires down to the second to last outer zone as Wiańczek gets it in, up on the wall and gone. And Rostislav Rarachowski not really having anything to say in that battle. Been precise, he's been calculated all year, and that's why he's sitting in this position, Dave, leading the championship, because he's so calculated on what he does. Everything is thought about to the utmost precise moment. And look at this, he's onto the back bumper, or what was the back end of that GT86 now as Rarachowski fires in, gets into the outside zone. And Wiańczek's playing a very clever game here. He's keeping within the distance, keeps it clean, doesn't do too much at the moment. Rostislav Rarachowski, nice transition back in to the outside zone. Into the zone he goes, keeps it clean, looks for the transition across the circuit. And Wiańczek times that transition absolutely perfect as he now finds the side, looks for the door of Rostislav Rarachowski's GT86, pushing him across the line.
I'll tell you one thing, that last quarter told me all the story. Just yet. Let's see which way the judges go. It's an obvious one. It's Peter Wiańczek going through to the top 16. He gets the win and goes through, and you can see the relief. That's a lot of pressure. That first battle of the night is the big one. And he's got the championship on the line. This is not a good place to be for Peter Wiańczek. He's got to be sensational. He's got to be phenomenal. And you know what? That rain has come down and changed everything. That rain has come down on tarmac that's never seen rain before, and it's got a lot of rubber built up on it. This is not going to be easy. Hold your breath, because here we go. Wiańczek and Keski-Korpi, unknown territory for the championship.
This is it for the championship, and look how slippery it is. This has changed the game massively. Wiańczek deals with it though like a champion does. Into the outside zone, and Keski Corby can't hang. He shuts the car down. He's on the inside. Wheels on the inside edge of the track. The track left no grip, no smoke whatsoever. But Vincek does what a champion does. He deals with the situation, Dave. He can put his mind where it needs to be, forgets about the water on the surface, and he drives that car to its absolute limit. Vincek proving turn by turn, every inch of this circuit, why he is the current reigning and points leader. An incredible pace, so we are just making sure the course is safe to rock and roll. And there we go, thumbs up all around. They get told to look for that light. And Keski Corby comes off the line, ready to lead out Vincek for the second half of this battle. Vincek already one step into that grade 8. Vincek takes a very tentative initiation. He knows that Keski Corby isn't the strongest. Oh, and he's hit the wall. Keski Corby keeps a hold of it though, as he now starts to wander and waver way off that qualifying line. Keski Corby makes it through that inner zone as he transitions back, and you can see this track absolutely like drifting on ice, as Keski Corby has no pace, no grip, no chance to even get that car around. He goes way wide as Keski Corby just about keeps it on circuit. Vincek, how does he deal with this? As Vincek massages that S15 into the zones, as Keski Corby once again fires sparks into the air in the face of Vincek. They come down across the line, and the job is done. But we didn't expect it to come this early. Here we go, decisions in. I think this one's going to be a simple one for the judges, and it is unanimous. Vincek gets through to the Grade A, another step closer to taking another championship.
And you know what? You can see what it means to him, the relief.
Absolutely ecstatic. They know he already has a championship in the bag, but to seal the deal and to make this one as sweet as it possibly can, they'd love to see him on the top step of that podium. But first, he needs to get to that final four. Can he get through Kevin Pascotti? Kevin Pascotti won't go down without a fight, that's for sure. Big flick across the track for Peter Vincek as he fires in that S15 all up onto the wall he goes. But look at Kevin Pascotti, very calculated, timed that the initiation and waited for Vincek to get the move done. Onto the back bumper goes Kevin Pascotti, very clever driving from the Hungarian. As now Kevin Pascotti once again dials it in as Vincek disposes of more body panels, but he can't shake Kevin Pascotti right now. They fire through the middle of the circuit, dials on more angle does Kevin Pascotti to get the slingshot, almost damaging, almost catching the back of Vincek's S15. Kevin Pascotti is right there with him. A little tag on the rear wheel as Kevin Pascotti brings the fight to the current and new champion here. Across the line they go, Pascotti bringing the heat.
What a run from Kevin Pascotti. Got 2 wins. Jack Shanahan's got 2 wins, but if he wins this, 3 wins beats 2, and he's also beaten him by quite a margin in the end. Behind second, the chase position, Pascotti in the lead. No idea what's about to happen next. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Off the line, Pascotti goes for the same initiation as Vincek as he dials on a lot of angle, and that upsets... That upsets Vincek, and Pascotti puts it into a spin, unfortunately trying to get himself back into the fight. I think he was just going to go hard there, Dave. He should have just thrown down everything he could into that one. Down against a man who's just won a championship. We make it official. And there we go. Vincek gets the win, advances through to the final 4. The only driver in that final 4 at the moment. And Vincek says, look at my door. Look at my door. You put your wheel on my door? How dare you? Do you know who I am?
This car was beautifully white a minute ago, and now, well, to be fair, I don't think there's going to be one car after this event that doesn't have a lot of damage on it. Remember, it's the last round of the year. Over 6 months to get these cars all fixed up and ready to go again, and Peter Vincek, he's into the top 4. No, and the thing about it is that this is a battle of proving yourself. This is a battle of proving yourself for both of these men. And you can look at Karkoshik, he's hungry, he's ready, he's coming off the line, he's starting to learn the conditions here. Vincek coming in slow, and Karkoshik can trust the lead car here. Vincek coming in, washing a little bit as they come into that first corner.
Yeah, certainly so. And look at this as Karkoshik now finds the front wheel of Vincek's S15. A little tag onto the door there as Vincek shallows up the transition. Karkoshik deals with it almost too shallow. Has to wait and figure out the car as Vincek fires onto the wall. And you can see Karkoshik now working it out, getting into the zone, trying to find the door, trying to find the grip on the circuit as they fire through the middle. We look for Vincek on the transition, gets it dialed, but Karkoshik's very shallow. He's going to be on the inside of the circuit. Vincek's turned it up to 11 as he now begins to pull away. Up on the bank goes Vincek. Karkoshik begins to hunt again, but it's too late. Now he has to hunt down a man that he followed and chased many, many times before, but on a different situation. They're off the line. They are ready to go. Karkoshik to lead out Vincek. Vincek not letting Karkoshik get too far away. Tentative initiation from Karkoshik though on the handbrake for a long time. That's allowed Vincek to shallow the angle, to look for the door. As now Vincek falls down out on the outside zone. They both go very shallow through the inner zones. Transition back and Vincek won't get caught. Almost catches the car on the wall as he balances it now onto the door. Karkoshik, who puts the car to the wall, wavers and wanders in the outside zone as Vincek shallows up the angle, looks for the rear wheel, a little touch wheel to wheel before the transition back. Second to last outer zone as Vincek takes the opportunity to drive up the side. They both go shallow, and look at this from Vincek. He reels him in, he gets into the zone, he's very close as Vincek knows he can't let Karkoshik go, he seals the deal.
I'm thinking back to an hour ago, we thought this was undrivable, and this one I'd imagine to go to the final of the final round. It is Peter Viancek getting the win. He gets away with a moment or two, but his masterclass in the lead, his proximity in the chase, getting him across the line. And find out now, you're about to find out. Evans to chase in Viancek, the last battle of the night. Here we go.
Off the line, no messing around from Vincek. Look at this, and Evans chases him down straight away. Tentative initiation, but and Vincek puts the car into a spin. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Is this real life? Because it doesn't feel like it. And one of these guys is going to win the final of probably the most difficult and challenging event of all time. Who's it going to be? It's Oliver Evans. Oliver Evans has won the final of Drift Masters, and nobody would ever have called it. The dream has come through. He cannot believe